Yeah. What's going on, faithfuls? It's your boy Mike from the Nothing But Niners crew, and it is Sunday. And I know you guys are probably expecting to see me and Nick going at it in a debate day. You're probably expecting to see us in 5 or 6 hours from now. But guess what? Things have changed, guys. Nick is not here. He's out of town. And there's not a lot to debate right now. I'll be honest with you guys. The 49ers are at a standpoint right now where they're kind of leaning off and falling off of things in free agency.
With cancellation.
They're falling off of things in free agency. And so it's really time to focus on the draft. So that's what we're going to bring to you guys today. This is the NB9ers Mock Draft 1.0. Let me explain to you guys the names of all that stuff and what that means. But before I do, I have to go through the formalities. We want to thank you all for checking us out here on the YouTube channel. Hit that like and subscribe button if this is your first time here with us. We truly appreciate your time checking us out here. Make sure you hit up the website. That is nothingbutniners.com. It's spelled all the way out. There's no numbers in there anywhere. There you're going to see a bunch of really good articles written by a bunch of people working really hard to make you guys happy. We have some other mock drafts going on over there. Stuart has been cranking them out over there for you guys. We had a whole series before free agency started with how to improve the 49ers. And that series was a lot of fun. We got a lot of positive feedback on that series. So you guys make sure you check out the articles over there, okay? They're a lot of fun. You're also going to see our other social media platforms there. Our Twitter and our Snapchat are nothing but 9ERS. Our Facebook and our Instagram is nothing but Niners. That's spelled all the way out. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or you just want to leave some feedback, you guys can even shoot us an email, nothingbut9ERS@gmail.com. Or you guys can hit us up, NB9ers@nothingbutniners.com. We're always around, guys, everywhere you want to be, like your Visa card or something like that. I think that was a commercial. Also, the last thing is your podcast, okay? We dropped the podcast late last night. For those of you who are regular subscribers here on the YouTube channel, and let's say we started doing a video that was an hour and a half long, okay? Our defensive line position group breakdown and our offensive line position group breakdown, things like that, and you happen to miss some of it. You don't feel like going back and watching it all. We turned those into podcasts for you. That was the latest one that we dropped. So you guys make sure you stop by there and check it out. I am 49ers Mike _NF, and my man Tony is with me today. Tony's Twitter handle is NJ9RFan499. Tony, what's going on, baby? Our resident GM is in the building. How you feeling over there, man?
Good, Mike. What's up? Ready to talk some football? 49ers?
Oh, I'm more than ready, man. You know that.
Man, listen, with all these moves, man, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's football Sunday, but it's the off season. So guess what? We're just going to talk about it today.
Yeah. Now, I know a lot of people out there watching the AAF right now, and I know that game is going on. We're going to try to get you guys out of here by halftime so you can get back to it and enjoy it, okay? But what we're going to do today is our mock draft, and it's 1.0. All the mock drafts in this series are going to be done with no trades at all, okay? Tony is, if you guys have been following us here at NB9ers, Tony is our resident GM. I am going to be the room. I am going to be the Martin Mayhew, the Adam Peters, and everybody else that's in the room on draft day, the Kyle Shanahan. Tony is our John Lynch. He is going to have the final say. It does not matter what I say. I will give my input. I will talk my trash, but Tony has the final say, all right? We are not going to time these picks. We're going to take our time with this, and you guys are going to get to see this happen live. I'm really excited to bring this to you guys, okay? Now, because of how busy and how hectic this is going to be for us on our end, we are not going to be able to see the comments. So please do not take it as a sign of disrespect if we don't see anybody out there. I was chatting with some people before we kicked the show off. I want to thank you all for joining. Brunil, Rocco was in there, and there was a couple of other guys too. Again, no disrespect to anybody that's out there that's watching. We truly, truly appreciate it. But this is going to take up a lot of time and a lot of focus, okay? So what we're going to do is, the 1.0 mock draft series, or 1.1, 1.2, and all that, this is the kickoff for it, okay? Now, Tony's going to be the GM. Let's say, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday, I don't like Tony's and I want to do my own. That's going to be mock draft 1.1. And let's say Nick comes back and Nick wants to do one. That'll be mock draft 1.2. And then what we'll do when we get to 2.0 is when we're going to incorporate trades, okay? So when you see the mock draft 2.0s, we're going to be able to be doing it with trades included. All of this you guys are going to be able to see. I can't emphasize that enough. You guys are going to see how everything is broken down and who is taking what player live, okay? So that's how we're going to do this. And then Our final series is going to be the mock draft 3.0, which will be going into the final draft, probably the week before the actual draft. We might even get up to 4.0 by then. We'll incorporate a couple of other things, So just bear with us. Know that the 1 point whatever series is going to be with no trades. The 2 point whatever series will be with trades. The 3 point series will be with probably a lot of trades. And then the 4.0, by the time we get there, will be a more realistic thing. Maybe just 2 or 3 trades throughout the entire thing. No one going from having no first round picks to having 7 first round picks or anything crazy like that. Okay. So we'll try to keep it realistic for you guys. Tony, you ready to do this, man?
Yes, sir. Man, all I'm saying right now, Mike, before we get into this, I'm doing one right now. And my top 4 are off the hook. If we can do this on this, man, they might hire my ass.
All right, Tony. I'm calling in our assistant to help us with our first pick. So we're gonna start this live. All right, guys. I hope you guys are ready. I am. We're gonna do a screen share here so you guys can see exactly what we're doing. I want to give a big shout out to we're going to be using the NFL mock draft simulator from thedraftnetwork.com. I reached out to those guys this morning and I sought their permission to use their site and do a screen share with them. All right. So I let them know that we were going to be doing this on YouTube. So we won't be getting in any trouble for showing someone else's website on this platform. We have their permission. I spoke to them myself. So this is going to be really fun. All right. I'm calling in our assistant. I don't know where she is. Here she comes now. I hear her starting to come in. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. All right. Let me click the screen share button. All right. Here she comes. All right. Now, baby. So here, come on. You come up here with daddy. This is my little helper for the day, guys. All right. You see her rocking her Jimmy Garoppolo jersey here. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to be doing this. Tony's going to tell us the first pick, but she's going to make the official announcement. After I tell you what to say, you say it nice and loud so everybody can hear you. And then you're going to give me a kiss. You're going to pay the toll, and then you're going to get out of here so daddy can finish. Okay.
Okay.
What's your name?
Aria.
Aria. That's right. This is my Aria, guys. You want to stand up so they can see your jersey? Let them see that Jimmy Garoppolo jersey. It's a little big, guys. I'm sorry. We tied it on the side to make it look a little cuter, but daddy always orders stuff too big because I want it to last a little longer. But all right, get back down. Or you can stand up the whole time. What'd you say?
Smart man.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So we're going to do this. You got to be quiet, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go, guys. All right, you ready, Tony?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
Watch this be the one where he slips.
Cardinals are on the clock, and they take Nick Bosa. A lot of 49er fans were hoping for Nick Bosa. It is not happening here. This is going to be really interesting. I'm personally in favor of Quentin Williams. Maybe we should take Kyler Murray. I don't know. Is Jimmy Garoppolo not going to be the real deal? I mean, he's a top-rated quarterback right now. Or is it Josh Allen? You know how I feel about my jersey, guys. Resident GM, you got to make a decision here, man.
All right, listen, guys. There's no trades in this draft, like my assistant Mike said. Here's the deal: we need a guy opposite of
So funny.
Ford to play the other edge. I'm gonna go with Allen with this pick.
Okay, so this is what I need you to say nice and loud, okay? Oh wait, here, let me take the. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take him now, but you're gonna get to announce it in a second, okay? I'm gonna let everybody see you announce it. So we're gonna take the screen share. We're gonna turn it off.
I'm scared.
Okay, don't be scared. Stand up. You want to stand up? You want to sit here? Ready? Say with the second pick, nice and loud. With the second pick.
With the second pick.
In the 2019.
In the 2019
NFL Draft.
NFL Draft.
The San Francisco 49ers.
The San Francisco 49ers.
Select.
Josh Allen.
Defensive end. From Kentucky. Yeah! And the crowd goes wild. Yeah. All right, we're going to put the screen share back on. Pay the toll.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, assistant. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, get out of here. All right, now we're going to make the pick official. Boom. All right, the Jets are on the clock now. Quentin Williams is gone. Devin White to the Raiders. Rashawn Gary. Kyler Murray to the Giants. Jawan Taylor to the Jags. Montez Sweat to the Lions. Ed Oliver to the Bills. Dwayne Haskins to the Broncos. Noah Fant, the first tight end, to the Bengals. Andre Dillard to the Packers. Brian Burns to the Dolphins. Clelin Ferrell to the Falcons. Cody Ford to the Redskins. Chauncey Gardner. All right, so GM, while you're watching all this happen, we're here searching now. What do you think our next move is going to be? We got some time to plan this out. So we addressed the edge position now twice between free agency and our first pick overall, and I think we have a win here, right? This is good for us. This is good for the franchise. This is what we needed. What do you think our biggest need is right now? I know it's going to depend on how people fall to us and everything. N'Keal Harry just came off of the board, so yeah. He's a big wide receiver. We were looking at.
Another corner's going.
Chase Winovich is gone. I like him more than I like the other guy from that school. But
see now, Baker.
Hakeem Butler's gone. He went to the
AJ Brown.
So what are you thinking here? We're back on the clock now, and you let me know what position you're looking at, and I'll pull it up here, or you let me know.
Give me the safeties.
All right. So the remaining safeties on the board are Jonathan Abram, Deontay Thompson, Taylor Rapp, Juan Thornhill, Darnell Savage, Amani Hooker. Go ahead.
Give me interior lineman.
Interior offensive lineman. Okay. Just want to make sure you didn't want defensive lineman.
Chris Lindstrom, lock it up.
Who's that?
Chris Lindstrom.
No hesitation, huh? From Boston College. Let's look at him. All right. So he's going to be our pick here. Pros are. Should be noted, BC is a run-heavy offense with a lot of play action, rollouts, and non-traditional pass plays, which limits the evaluation of Lindstrom as a true pass protector on an island by himself. Well, that's a good thing because the Niners do a lot of everything that he just said. So I'm going to close this out here, and we're going to make this pick. We're submitting the pick. I don't have an assistant for you guys to look at, so we're going to keep this thing rocking. I like it, man. Interior offensive lineman. Now, we could have went wide receiver there. You didn't even think about it. What's going on over there? What are you thinking?
Well, you can't pass up an interior, the right side, right guard with Pearson and Richburg hurt.
Okay. So we got Kelvin Harmon to the Redskins. That's my Jersey guy right there. Okay. I'm watching this happen, man. Now, so are we going to address wide receiver anytime soon? I imagine that the room is probably going crazy. I'm going to try to pull up the chat on my cell phone, believe it or not. So if you guys hear any feedback, I apologize in advance. All right. Lindstrom is a good pick. I'm seeing some feedback in here. Round 2 should be picking Adderley or Lindstrom. All right. Well, we got Lindstrom. So it looks like they're liking what you did so far, Coach.
Mike, do me a favor.
What's up?
Could you pull up the wide receivers?
All right, let's see who's left at the wide receiver position. Paris Campbell is still on the board. Both of the Ohio State guys. Terry McLaurin, too. All right, here we go. We're next. Oh, he went right before us to the Steelers.
Give me pull up the safeties.
Ridley is still there also. All right, hold on. You want some safety looks. All right, we have Darnell Savage, Amani Hooker, Jaquan Johnson.
No. Corner. Give me corner.
All right. He wants to see what corners are on the board here. Cornerbacks. Trayvon Mullen, Rock Yassin, David Long, Isaiah Johnson, Jamel Dean, Joanne Williams, Sean Bunting. I don't think you want any of those guys down that far, right? I can keep going if you want.
No. Give me your overall.
All right. Overall. We got QBs. Emmanuel Hall is up here. Let me see. Trayvon Mullen is up here. Offensive tackle, Darnell Savage, Rock Yassin. We also need linebackers and tight ends, too. Let's not forget about that. We could use a tackle, but it's not really a dire need right now. Terry McLaurin. Whiteside is still here. Dawson Knox, who's the tight end.
Give me Rock Yassin.
All right. Rock Yassin. Where'd he go? Here he is. All right, from Temple. Now, let me ask you this question. He's going to be our official pick here at 67. What is it about Yasin that people are really liking? You know, he doesn't fit the mold for this standard, Seattle-style defense with the 6'2", 6'3" corners. He's a 5'11" guy, 190 pounds. Let's see here. We're going to look up. Let's see what Ledyard had to say about him. He says,
just remember, hold on, Mike. Just remember who he just signed in free agency. He doesn't fit. His height, weight doesn't fit the Seattle corners. But his style. This guy's a competitor. He doesn't back down from challenges. I liked him in the Senior Bowl. He played tough. I mean, Debo got him a couple times on a couple routes, but he never backed down. He always fought. He's a tough competitor. I liked him. I like what I saw.
There you go. And that's what matters, is what the GM says, not what Ledyard says or anybody. All right. So you had something to kick back there with now.
What does Ledyard say? What do they say?
All right, let me see if I can pull it back up here. My picks. Rock Yasin. All right. Man coverage. This is from Solak. It says has good length and a willingness to be physical downfield, comfortable in press man alignment with generally strong footwork, and a comfort inside with wide receiver cylinder. Has nice length to him to generate pass breakups. Struggles with mirror quickness and fluidity. Change of direction abilities leave him exposed to multi-breaking routes. Is aggressive closing from off-man alignments, but doesn't have ideal click close ability. All right, that was in man coverage. They also had to do a breakdown in zone coverage also. They have press technique, footwork. So I can give you a bunch of people tackling. If you let me know exactly what you want to know about what they had to say, let me know.
How's his zone coverage?
All right, zone coverage. Let me go back up to that. It says, not often tasked with zone coverage at Temple. Discomfort bellied by footwork. Is too quick to hinge open to play with leverage and creates blind spots in his coverage. Has good turn and run abilities in deep third and gets connected quickly. False step often at the top of his drop when closing downhill. Again, benefits from length at the catch point to add strength to modest click close ability.
I think we're on the clock. Take Riley Ridley.
This Riley Ridley is still available. The 49ers are on the clock. The GM is excited, happy to do this one, man. All right. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Another wide receiver with some size from the SEC. 6'2", 200 pounds, man. This guy is good. And his older brother's already in the NFL. I'm sure he's been learning from him. This is going to be someone I'm excited to see. Athleticism and speed. Ridley is a smooth, flexible athlete with length. His best traits are his acceleration and deceleration, and there is a suddenness in his cuts. Long speed is easily above average, though I wouldn't qualify him as a burner on film. He's close to being completely filled out in his frame, but could likely stand to add just a few more pounds of muscle and strength for the NFL.
He's a separator.
Yes, sir. And he said he breaks down well as well, so that's something that Kyle Shanahan is going to love. Let's see what Ledyard had to say about his hands. Let's see. Route running, contested catch, yak. Let's see here. Does he say anything about his hands? Ball skills. Ability to adjust off frame is outstanding. Makes high degree of difficulty grabs with confidence, snagging passes outside of his frame, behind him, and at full extension with ease. Elevates the pluck and had hardly any drops last season after some issues early in his career. Body control along the boundaries to finish tough catches and get his feet in bounds is elite. Ability to track the football vertically, often having to adjust back shoulder to it, is a key strength of his. Man, God, that freaking excites me, man. Just reading that excites me about this guy. He's got 4 out of 5 stars here. Oh man, this guy is good. This guy is good.
Yep.
Junior, all right. I like Riley Ridley. I think that was Mike's guy as well. So,
and Croc too. Croc.
Yeah, they like this guy. All right, so far we have addressed edge, interior offensive line, corner, and wide receiver. Now we're getting down to the rounds where John Lynch has made his career. The reason why fans aren't picketing and rioting It's because of the late Jims that he picks here. No one really knew who a George Kittle was or Trent Taylor. Adrian Colbert. These are the guys that he was finding down in this part of the draft. So we're about 7 picks away. What are you thinking here? What is there a position you're thinking or anything like that?
I'm watching the board. There's still a lot of depth at wide receiver, quarterback.
Offensive players often get a lot of love.
And I'm also watching as the picks are flowing. All right, pull up the safeties.
All right, here we go. He wants to go to safeties. Now, this is pick number 176. Highest rated guy on here is from Temple again at 180. That is Delvin Randall. Marvel Tell, Sheldrick Redwine, Lucas Dennis, Dakota.
I like Dennis, but I think it's a little too high for him.
I don't think we're going to be on the clock by pick 210. Now, is this something? Let's talk about this for a second. He's ranked number 210. That doesn't mean that's where he's going to go. Is this something that people fight about in the war rooms?
Yeah, I mean, it all depends. This is their ranking system. Our other teams' ranking systems could be different.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this because this is the site that we're using.
Gotcha.
Can you pull up interior defensive lineman?
All right, interior defensive lineman. We missed out on Quinnen Williams. We're going to try to come back here in the 6th round. Chris Slayton, Kevin Wilkins, DeMarcus Christmas from Florida State, Ricky Walker from Virginia Tech, Michael Dogby.
Pull up linebackers.
All right, now this is what I'm talking about. Let's see what we got here. Ben Curvin, Jelani Tavai, TJ Edwards, Ulysses Gilbert, Dre Greenlaw, Kendall Joseph.
TJ Edwards is a solid ball player. He could play all 3 positions, I think. He's a physical guy. He had a pretty good year for Wisconsin. But off this ranking system, 230, I think he's a little too high right here.
We're going to take a gamble and pass up on him?
Yeah, we're a little too high. Give me offensive tackles.
Offensive tackles, not tight ends. Okay. We got Isaiah Prince from Ohio State. He's ranked 208. Max Sharping from Northern Illinois. Calvin Anderson from Texas. Mitch Hyatt from Clemson.
These guys are the bottom of the barrel. All right, give me they're not bottom of the barrel, but I like Mitch Hyatt. He's a 4-year starter, a team captain, but he struggles a little bit.
That's all right, man. Be honest though. This is the talk that they're gonna say in these war rooms, man. These are bottom of the barrel guys,
Pull your tight ends up.
All right.
My son is screaming upstairs.
Foster Moore. Foster Moore. How do you say that last name? I'm not French.
Moreau.
Okay. Trevin Wesco. Foster Moreau is ranked pretty high. What's his? I wanna look up his stats really quick. Andrew Beck, Donald Parham, CJ Conrad. Let's see what he's 6'5". Usage is limited predominantly in the shorter areas of the field. Stick route was most frequent run pattern. Doesn't offer a lot of short area quickness. The top of routes to establish. Oh, this sounds pretty bad. All right, let me close this up here.
What are our needs, Mike? Could you pull up our pick?
So it says safety, tight end, offensive tackle, and linebacker. This, by the way, is not in any particular order. Those are just team needs.
Yeah, yeah. Can I see the safeties?
All right, we're going to go back to safeties again. Devin Randall, Marvel Tell, Sheldrick Redwine, Lucas Dennis. I think we were here before. Dakota Dixon, Darius West. Is Darius West the Kentucky guy that we were talking about in the secondary? Or was that someone else before?
Johnson.
Okay.
He is a Kentucky player, but I think Johnson we were talking about.
Gotcha. Okay.
Damn, this one's tough. What round are we in? This is what?
6.
6.
We only got one more after this. That's why I asked you if you were sure you wanted to pass up on that linebacker you liked.
This is our first. pick in
Yeah,
the
it's
6th round, correct?
Yeah, 176 here.
Okay. Shit. Scroll down a little bit, Mike. Just slow, if you could. See, they're all running backs and wide receivers left that are ranked high.
Holyfield. There's our highest safety is Delvin Randall from Temple. We just got a Temple guy. Ohio State. Sheffield.
Sheffield's interesting, but there were some concerns with him. I can't remember what they were. Running back, cornerback, safety. Marvell Tell. I was reading up on him. He's got the head, but his athletic is, he's got the football IQ, but his athleticism is a little on question. He doesn't have great speed. I don't know what he ran in the combine, but in the book I'm looking at, they have him as a 4.5, but I know that's not right. He came off a down year at USC. He was a team captain. I'll tell. Can't give himself a show on the back of feed.
GM does not want to screw up this 6th pick. Tough decisions lie ahead, man.
Yeah, this one is tough. Dennis Laxalate speed.
Now I'm listening to you talk about all these other guys, and we they're on our board and everything. But sounds like to me the guy that you've been highest on so far was that linebacker.
TJ Edwards.
I'm just saying, like you heard I saw his name and you kind of lit up over there, but you're like, no, not yet, not yet. Are you sure he's going to be around later? If we go back to linebackers, there's only 2 guys ahead of him, and we don't pick again for another. I don't know. I don't even know how many picks. We're at 176 right now. I can only see up to 190, and we're not on the clock again before then.
Yeah. He's a 4-year starter. See, but with the approach that they took in free agency about bringing all this speed in, this is where I think he does not fit. He's not a speed guy.
So would he fill our Sam position?
At 6'1", 242, he possibly could.
Or are you gonna? But we got Josh Allen also. So what are you doing with Josh Allen? Are we overloading at a position? Are you going to make Josh Allen just a pass rusher?
That's my ideal thought. I would love to send those 2 off the edge. But I mean, listen, if it comes in a heavy run package, you can't put him in forward outside.
Right.
So there's a decision that we have to make with that package. But the majority NFL, you're in nickel 70% of the game. So if we have to go to a big front, one of them will come off the field, probably Josh, and then we put Armstead as the big end, in a big a goal line package, and so I mean, it's tough, but our main focus point going into this offseason was to generate a pass rush. And I feel by taking Allen, because Bosa was off the board, and by trading for Ford, I think we addressed that.
Oh, okay. I see a lot of people saying Winters, but Winters is not available on here. Dominic Winters. I'm seeing we should go linebacker and safety. TJ Edward here for me. Someone else says go get TJ. Gary Johnson from Texas Longhorns. What?
Yeah, he's an undersized linebacker. He actually had a pretty good Senior Bowl.
Let me ask you this question really quick. And this is something that we haven't discussed because we saw what was there. Do the Niners need another running back? This is a real question.
No.
You absolutely sure about that? We don't need another running back.
I don't think we do. I don't think we do, Mike. We got 4 potential, not starters, but we have 4 solid players.
All right.
Do me a favor. Could we see if Christian Miller's available?
All right. I will do that right now. The only Miller that's here is Sharif Miller from Penn State. He's an edge guy.
That's the only one that's available. That only shows availability.
Yeah, let me just double check really quick. Yeah, he's not here.
All right, so he was taken. Safeties. This is tough. We probably blew past our clock time too.
Yeah, these later rounds, they want them to go by quick. All right, I'm going to put you on the clock for 30 seconds, okay?
Yep.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to set a timer. When I stop talking, you're going to have 30 seconds. If you don't have someone in those 30 seconds, we're going to have to do a de facto pick.
All right, could you give me like a 10-second warning?
Yep. Are you ready?
Go.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. 30 seconds from now. And as someone in the room with you, I'm telling you now, I'm not going to let this linebacker go because he's the only person that you liked. So if you can't find anybody in the next 17 seconds, it's going to be TJ Edwards.
All right, just take him.
Just take him?
Yeah.
I don't think you should second guess yourself on him. Boom. TJ Edwards is done with 6 seconds to spare. All right. Now that means that this next choice is going to be that much harder for you now because now there's not someone that you're sold on. But you feel different about guys when it's later in the draft, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like we're not picking until after 200s. 198, 199 is the Colts, 200. So we got a ways to go. I mean, we had to let him go. There's no promise that he was going to be there, you know? Let me see if the other linebackers that were ahead of him are gone yet. One of them is still there.
The guy, if I found a player that I was going to take before Edwards, if Edwards was off the board, I was going to come back and take Hanks from New Mexico State. He was in the Senior Bowl. He had a pretty damn solid Senior Bowl. He didn't test well. He tested actually very poorly in the 40 at the combine. But you know, my thing is like, you know, I'd like to watch film personally and break down that way. I understand the testing does help. But see, he's still going to be available.
Terrell Hanks,
2 back-to-back. No, yeah. Do me a favor. Pull up the top overall.
bunch of offensive players. All right, here we go.
Pull up interior defense. Christmas is still there. Watts, Gaines. Pull up edge.
Albert Huggins, who edge? Okay. I've heard a lot about Granderson, but it's so up and down what I'm hearing about him.
Yeah, but he's that. In my opinion, if we choose to take this guy, that guy's filling Cassius Marsh's role.
Well, Marsh is already gone, so it's not hard to fill it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give me the safeties. So those guys are gone from the USC.
Based off of their draft board, you're not getting any value with these picks.
Yeah, no.
Based off of their draft board.
Shit. Who else do we need to look at? Pull up. What do we need?
Tight end.
Safety.
Still need tight end. And George Kittle's all by himself still. Now, this is the time to get a good guy that tested well, but didn't do anything else, because that's how they found George Kittle. He destroyed the combine. He had one of the best combines they had seen in a long time, and he was predominantly a blocking guy. But they love what he saw.
And I'm not reaching for any of these guys. These guys I can get an undrafted free agent as undrafted free agents. The one guy on there that's there's two guys. CJ Conrad, he had a little blip in his medical that there's some concerns. They cleared him though to work out. And the other guy is Caleb Wilson from UCLA. I've been hearing mixed on and off things with him. His interviews aren't coming in that great. He is a talented player, explosive player, bigger tight end, bigger body tight end. But I honestly think he could be an undrafted free agent as well. How about pull up the offensive tackles, Mike?
Offensive tackles. All right, there's a little bit of value in Prince, but is he a fit? Coming from Ohio State.
Let me see. Give me a second. Prince. Okay. Hyatt. 6'5", 310. Prince is actually ranked under him. 6'5", 310. Okay. Sharping. You know what? I'm going to take a shot here. I'm going to take a shot with Mitch Hyatt, the offensive tackle from Clemson. He's a 4-year starter. He's a team captain. He's on a winning team. And from what I'm reading here, his strengths are pulling, trapping. So he's got mobility to get outside and lead. Struggles a little bit against the bull rush. He's very athletic. He excels in pass protection. Yeah, let's take Mitch Hyatt here.
All right, done. All right, I think we're getting to our last pick here. It's the 7th round. And oh wait, was that our last pick?
I think it was. Ant, stay here. Come here. Want to say hi to Mike? Come on.
Hey, buddy.
Say hi.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we got. Oh, that was 6. Yeah, that was our last.
We're done. Say hi.
All right, so we'll let this thing finish itself out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the camera so you guys can see me. Hey, buddy.
Say hi, Mike.
Hi.
Daddy take his earphones out.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, what's going on, big guy?
Who's the best team in football? Say Niners.
Niners.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Check us out, man. Getting some support from the kiddos today. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. All right, so I think it's all wrapped up over here. Let me see. Let me just make sure. I believe everything is wrapped up over here. Yeah, the last 3 picks are happening right now. So the Niners end up walking away with Josh Allen at edge, some protection for Jimmy and Chris Lindstrom, Rock Yassin. Hey, would he be that guy? Would he be that guy if it weren't for his awesome ass name, Rock Yassin?
I'd still take him. I like how he competed in the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, man. And
from
this
Temple, he stepped up with the big boys and didn't back down.
Absolutely. I think the steal of this was Riley Ridley. Getting him at pick 104 in the 4th round or that 3rd round.
4th round.
That is a steal, man. Yep. That is a steal, dude. I'm gonna put this up on the screen one more time so everybody can see it. We're gonna wrap this thing up. I told you guys we're not gonna take a lot of your time. We're just gonna do this and have some fun with it. All right. So you guys can see what our overall picks were. With Bosa going.
By any chance, Mike, does it have who's available?
Does it have who was left? I don't think so.
Or once you got out of that screen, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. It just says save and exit.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't. It does that. I don't see that on here anywhere. Just
All right.
my picks and then save and exit. Let's see if we addressed all of our team needs really quick with a quick once over. It says cornerback. We got that. Safety. We did not get that. Which, by the way, I wouldn't be surprised if the Niners don't go safety in this draft, just so you know. I've been one of those people advocating for the likes of Colbert to make a comeback and Tart. And you got Jimmy Ward, who was our utility player. Hopefully he's not a starter. I don't know if this team is going to be looking for safety in the draft. I honestly don't. Edge we addressed with Josh Allen. Wide receiver we addressed with the steal of the draft with Riley Ridley. Interior offensive lineman, we did that with the second overall pick. And you know that John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan loves building from the trenches, man. Our first two picks were linemen, and that's what they're going to be looking to do, man. Yeah, Chris Lindstrom there from Boston College. Interior defensive lineman we did not address. And I'm not sure that we need to do interior defensive lineman unless we plan on getting rid of some other guys. So, you know, if we had taken a Quinnen Williams, then maybe we would be doing that, getting rid of some guys. But we didn't do that. We avoided having to make some harsh cuts. Tight end, we did not address either. Offensive tackle, we did address with Mitch Hyatt, our final pick. And linebacker, TJ Edwards, the do-it-all from Wisconsin. So I think it was a pretty solid draft, man. Doesn't have a ton of the big flashy names, but those first four picks are solid, man. Those first four picks are really, really good.
And again, this is without the ability to move up or down, Mike. I mean, easily, like if I had an offer, I would have moved down from 2, stockpiled a little bit, and then get the next available rusher.
Right. With a Brian Burns.
Staying at two, it's too high to grab a Cleveland Farrell, a Burns. I mean, that's unrealistic. So I took the most realistic one, which is Allen, who we are rumored to be interested in,
Right. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, man. And that's why we're going to do these a little later on with the trade options and things like that. But we wanted to get this out for everybody to take a look at. Guys, let us know, read, rate, review. Let us know your thoughts on everything. Like it, love it, hate it. You know what I mean? You guys have all the opinions in the world. Let us know what you think, okay, guys? This is our mock draft 1.0. I don't think we did that bad of a job for our first time around, all right? Just getting this thing started over here. So, guys, again, make sure you give the page a follow. The overall page is nothing but 9ERS on Twitter. That is our most popular way of communicating with everybody. We have the Facebook group. Make sure you're in there. Hit the check, like. All right. Give it a thumbs up over there, too. Hit that like and subscribe button here on the YouTube channel as well, guys. You guys can give me a follow on Twitter. I am 49ers Mike _NF. My man Tony, he is NJ Niner fan 499. GM, you got any final words there, bud?
No, sir.
All right, guys.
Listen, just let me know what you think about the mock draft. Any suggestions? Guys. Who you would take where? Just share your thoughts. There's no hard feelings. Listen, we did this on the fly. No trade downs, like I said. So I was just taking needs off of what was available.
Absolutely. So we're going to get up out of here, guys. We want to thank you guys for taking your time and checking us out today. You guys could also see the board and how it was all set up, so you know who was out there and all. That's why we did it live like that, so you guys have a very good idea of exactly how it all played out. All right? Hit us up, guys. We would love to hear from you. Prepare for glory, anticipate pain, but always remain faithful. Peace.